Aloha! What's up, guys? It's Labor Day. So I made a post in the community a few days ago. I said, hey, would you guys like to see what Labor Day looks like in Waikiki? And of course, you guys voted unanimously. I think like 80-something% of you said you would definitely like to see it. So here it is. In this video, we are going to be going to Waikiki, and you're going to see a different side of normally how we vlog, because normally we're going around giving you information and stuff. Now you're actually gonna hang out with us at the beach. I have my tent. Well, technically it's not a tent, but it's like an umbrella. I'll show you that later. I got our beach chair set up. Irina's working the camera. Cheese. And we just got our bikis, and we're about to head to Waikiki Beach, set up camp. We're gonna have lunch out there. Plus, I'm gonna walk the beach, and I'm gonna show you what it looks like. Of course, it's Labor Day. Let's see what Waikiki is all about. So, as you can see, Biki comes in really handy because I got two chairs strapped onto our bike. We're in the bike lane. We are on Kalakaua Ave, heading towards more the center of Waikiki. Irina's in the front. So we'll see whether or not we get our favorite spot, which is by the Royal Hawaiian Hotel. There the water's like nice and shallow. It goes all the way out. Really cool waves. So being that it's Labor Day, I'm gonna see what it looks like. Right now, Kalakaua Avenue looks a little empty to me. But of course that's to be expected, obviously due to all the updates and stuff going on. So again, we're gonna take you on a tour through Kalakaua Avenue later on. We're gonna show you what it looks like. So as I told you, I have this big umbrella on my back. But it's the cool thing about Biki, it has these straps. So if you have any type of bags that you're carrying around with you, you could always kind of just put it in this tray area right here. That's just stores your stuff. So off we go to the beach. So this is our favorite place to kind of hang out. See umbrellas out, a lot of umbrellas. It's not that bad. So we like to kind of just put up our umbrella right here, just like where these people are. The cool thing about this umbrella, we picked it up off Amazon. It only comes with a couple of parts, and it's really cool because it's sturdy, it's strong, and it's easy to set up. I'm gonna show you how quickly it is to set up. So this is the main part of it, and then it has this part. With the spike, all you gotta do is drop it in the sand and start to twirl. This is probably the hardest part and the most dizziest. That's it, secure. And this part, it opens just like in a regular umbrella. You just push up and it locks into place. Super cool. And then it has these two pins, just like your typical beach umbrella, and you line it up, squeeze it, line it up with the hole, and boom, twist and lock. Here's the part I like the best, super easy. So these pieces that are hanging off here, they're sandbags, super cool. There's definitely a lot of sand on the beach to go around to fill these up. And there you have it. Voila. So the funny thing is, I'm the one that puts in all the work by setting all this up, but yet she's the one that breaks her slipper. How does that even happen?
I'm gonna show you how to fix this slipper. Luckily, I have an extra hair tie, so I'm going to secure the tie to the middle part of my slipper.
Look at that, a slipper hat, guys.
Just
Look at
like
that.
that. Take off this part, but make sure don't leave it on the beach. Put the hair tie through the hole. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle.
Meanwhile,
wiggle.
I'm thinking I need to run over to ABC and get you a new pair of flip-flops real quick.
And tie a knot, or maybe a few knots. Bam. Maybe I'll tie a few knots so it doesn't come out. Here you go. Bam. Slipper fixed. That's gonna hold me up until we get home.
Beach day!
Alright, there are several catamarans here sailing right out of Waikiki Beach, and whenever we try to actually go on one of those, it was always booked out. So Devon is going right now to see if they have 2 seats for us, 2 spots. So hopefully we'll be able to get on one of those. And uh-oh, Devon is running. They probably got seats and we have to get on really fast.
So we are actually in a rush right now. As we were swimming in the water, we decided, let's ask if the catamarans are actually available, if they have any space, because they've been booked out for months and it's been impossible to get on. I just ran over, spoke to the guy. He said they do have space, so we have about 6 minutes.
So many cancellations.
Oh, yes.
Not too many people are here, so we're running to get on the catamaran.
So we're just gonna leave our stuff here, and we're gonna head out on the catamaran. Yes, this wasn't a part of the plan, but it's definitely gonna work. So we're getting on the Manu Kai?
Manu Kai!
Yeah.
I love doing spontaneous stuff.
So to get on this, it's $35 per person. We were asking you guys if you wanted to know what the experience was like on one of these catamarans. Well, you're about to find out, because we're about to take this out. This is the last boat before the sunset cruise. Oh, so they have Coronas and Mai Tai on board, so we're definitely gonna get our drink on. Mahalo. Mai Tais.
Alright, 1 hour went by really fast. It was a great experience. Only $35. Thank you for a spontaneous trip.
Of course.
This catamaran includes unlimited drinks. It includes mixed drinks, beer, water, whatever guys you want. The only thing is you cannot bring drinks on the beach with you. But you could drink unlimited while you're on the boat. So I did not have any drinks because I didn't like the mixed drinks. So.
I got our money's worth. And in all honesty, I really do feel it is worth it for you to take one of these catamarans, especially this one. Obviously, the drinks flow in abundance, but drink responsibly. It's really cool. It's really great seeing a perspective from out in the ocean and looking back onto Waikiki and seeing all these hotels that are actually beachfront.
Diamond
and it's
Head.
just Diamond Head,
You
yes.
pass by surfers, you pass by other catamarans. They play music, people are dancing.
Dope vibe.
And we also witnessed a proposal that was really fun. And we actually met a few of our subscribers. One of our subscribers recognized Devon just by his voice. That was really fun. If you really want to get on one of these catamarans, be sure you book online, because normally they always sell out. We've been trying to get on for a few times, but we never were able to get a spot. And today it was really fun that they actually had 2 spots for us.
Yeah, they always recommend that you go online and make sure you book. But I just so happened to approach them and say, hey, you guys have a spot? They happen to have a spot. We jumped on, and here it is. Okay, since we just came off the catamaran cruise
with unlimited drinks.
I've had a good enough and a fair amount to drink, and I'm pretty good. I am nice right now. So what we are going to do is take you to Island Vintage Wine Bar.
Well, we're going to order from the Island Vintage Cafe, which serves the same food as Island Vintage Bar, except you can take it to go. Yes. And have a picnic on the beach. So
that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna have a picnic with you down on the beach, and we're gonna show you what Island Vintage, because we've told you about it several times, and if you happen to see the other vlogs, you know, we mentioned it. Their food is phenomenal. It's a really great price, and yeah, I'm gonna go there right now, and I'm gonna pick it up, and I'm gonna bring it back, and we're going to Maji on the beach, and then hopefully we'll catch a sunset or something like that. But before I go there, I'm gonna take you guys on a little kind of walking tour to show you guys Waikiki Beach. This is Labor Day. This is Monday, and we just got off the Manu Kai Catamaran, which is this catamaran. They're now boarding their last amount of people because they're going out for sunset sail, which they're completely booked out for. We happened to get on the sail just before. These guys were great. We highly recommend. And I'm gonna walk you guys on the beach and show you what it looks like on Labor Day. So, as we know, there's a lot of restrictions and force put in place, especially for Labor Day. They didn't want a lot of people congregating in big groups. And I think they really succeeded in doing that, in deterring people for getting people together in groups, because as you can see, there's not a lot of people on Waikiki Beach. This is really considered pretty much kind of empty in considering to like what it would be even 3 weeks ago. This was slammed, and obviously because of all the restrictions, a lot of people canceled their vacation coming here. And this is basically what we have. Here's the Moana Surf Rider. Couple surfers. The tide is considerably high today. If you notice the dark sand and where the white light sand is, that's where the water is actually rushing up. So that goes to show you. Привет! Как дела? So, yeah, there's the water levels are really high. It comes right up to the beach, and if you're not careful, all your belongings will be swept into the ocean. Beautiful day. And I'm just gonna kind of walk to Duke's statue and show you guys what Kalakaua looks like, because we're gonna walk through Kalakaua. I wanna show you guys what Labor Day looks like here in Waikiki. I know a lot of you guys were asking. I did create a post on our community channel, and I asked you guys, would you like to see what Labor Day looks like and the restrictions and how it's taking place. There's supposed to be a lot of police out in force. We've been on the beach for about 4 hours. I haven't seen any officials, meaning police officers. But frankly, I don't even think there's a need for it, because there's not a lot of people on the beach. No tents, which is a part of the restrictions for Labor Day. You can't have a tent. I don't know what it is on other beaches, but in Waikiki, it looks pretty calm. It looks like everyone kind of listened to what the rules and regulations are. So now we're approaching Kalakaua Avenue. I'm going to show you what it looks like. I'm going to put my mask on. So as you can see, sorry if my voice sounds a little bit muffed. I do have my mask on at this point. So as you can see, Kalakaua Avenue is like, look at this. This is Labor Day. This is like one of the biggest vacation days, holiday. This is like the last hurrah before kids go back to school. And it's just, for us, this is like really empty compared to even what it was 3 weeks ago. And I'm sure a lot of you guys will comment on this video and you'll say, yeah, I was there just a couple weeks ago and it was way more busy than what it is now, or what you're seeing now. And we've come to Kalakaua Avenue several times during the week, and it's just, we were just surprised at how little people were out. And of course, a lot of that has to do with the restrictions that were put in place and all the different rules that were implemented for Labor Day weekend. And it's clear that you can see what the impacts of those rules and regulations are as we're walking down Kalakaua Avenue. And for those of you who don't know, this is the busiest avenue on Oahu. This is where all tourists go, because why? All the hotels are here. See that? 360 degrees. All the oceanfront hotels. This is where pretty much 90% of tourists come to. And this is Hawaii, but look how empty it is. Even crossing to International Market, you see only a couple people crossing the street when normally you see a drove of people crossing the street. And I wanted to come out to this side just so you can see what it looks like. And again, I know a lot of you guys have been here just a few weeks ago and you realize that, yeah. And then here's our favorite people. These guys are out here kind of like every day. They're selling beautiful leis for you guys. And a lot of times when you go to ABC, sometimes the leis are not too fresh, but these guys, they're guaranteed to give you fresh leis.
You make them every day.
Yes, every day it's made, so it's fresh. So a lot of time we tell you guys, we're like, if you're looking for fresh leis, right in front of the International Marketplace, which is here, you will find these guys. And right now there's only one, but sometimes there's about 3 or 4 of them. Or seven
yeah,
lined up here. And of course, we always want you guys to shop local, and this is the way to support local. Chi, mahalo.
Thank you.
Yes, absolutely. So yeah, guys. So now we are across from International Marketplace, as I mentioned, and Maui Brewery. Check this out, guys. Maui Brewery. No one in front, no line, no one standing in front. That's crazy. That's crazy because Maui Brewery is pretty big in there and their menu is very extensive, but there's no one there. Like the last time Maui Brewery was this empty was just as we were coming out of the pandemic. And here we go. Cheesecake Factory. Again, normally this rock right here is lined up with people sitting, waiting to get into Cheese Factory. Look, you can get a table at Cheese Factory. Look at all the available tables. No one online. Cheesecake Factory. One of the biggest places, again, where a lot of people eat because they're familiar with it and people want to go with what's familiar. And it is what it is. Gee, what's going on?
I've seen YouTube all the time.
Thanks, man. So, again, one of our subscribers recognizing us. Yeah, but look, Beachcomber, empty. So this is the only place that seems to have a line here, and the furniture shop. This is Keith. And the reason you'll see a line here is basically because this store just opened up, and it's a clothing store, and I don't know, maybe it's a Japanese thing. I'm not 100% sure, but there's always a line. Apple, nobody in there. It's like completely empty. So again, I'm making my way up to Vintage Hawaiian Wine Bar, where I'm gonna buy lunch for Irina and I. And then from there, I'm gonna cut back in and we're gonna enjoy lunch on the beach. And I thank you guys so much for actually watching our videos. We've met so many of you guys, and it's just so humbling to know that we're able to provide information for you guys. A lot of you guys say your information is so valuable. We've made so many decisions based on your recommendations and based on your live videos. We do go live every single Friday, and here we are. This is the center. This is Royal Hawaiian Village, and you see this is the center here. That's the stage. That's where they do all the performances. So what we're gonna do is, this is a place we always recommend to you guys. So here's the escalator to go up. We're gonna go up this escalator, and once at the top, this is Island Coffee. So it's kind of like a trio. So this is Island Vintage Coffee, right? This is where you get nice coffee, nice breakfast. If I look down this way, that's there, that little hut, that's where they do the shave ice. That's Island Vintage Shave Ice. So that's Island Vintage Shave Ice. This is Island Vintage Coffee. And right to the left of it is Island Vintage Wine Bar. So really cool. Irina and I come here all the time. We highly recommend it. Their food is really good no matter what it is that you get. It's really good. So I'm gonna order some takeout, and once I get this, I'm gonna jump back on and we're gonna head back to the beach. So it's just about sunset time,
And it's dinner time! Ta-da!
Whoa!
Oh, that looks nice.
So my salmon with papaya and pickled things and sauces.
Salad and rice.
Yummo!
And I got my favorite spicy salmon poke with quinoa salad, avocado, and some mixed greens as well.
Gee. All right, disclaimer. Just finished eating, and I have the hiccups. So we're gonna close this one out with me having the hiccups. Irina's gonna do most of the talking anyway.
Well, thank you so much for staying with us for our beach day. And as usual, don't forget to click like, subscribe to our channel because more adventures are coming. Mahalo for watching, and as usual,
Just be out with us.
us.
Cheese!